Well, I didn't do too well in health class when I was a kid, but apparently my son is paying pretty close attention to all of it. He came home from school one day and he could not wait to tell me what he learned. He said, Dad, did you know that when we're all little embryos inside our mothers that we all started out as girls? I mean, he was cracking up as he started to tell me what his teacher had told him that day and all about the process of a girl turning into a boy when they're in the womb. Man, this was an exciting day around our house. The Bible tells us that in the beginning, God created male and female, and that fact alone makes us sexual beings. We each have certain traits that distinguish us as men or women. And the Bible also tells us that God created us to relate to one another sexually. In other words, we were meant to take part in the creative process by procreating with each other. And when we relate to one another sexually, as God intended us to, it's meant to be one of the most intimate moments in life. Real sex is so much more than just a physical act. Real sex is deeply emotional and mental and spiritual. In that sacred moment where a man and a woman are making love, the intimacy they share together in that moment is meant to point them to the intimacy they were created for. An intimacy that they would share with God Himself. Psalm 139 talks about how God is present in that moment, how He longs to connect with us and know us deeply and intimately. But here's the problem. Too many people settle for just the physical part of sex, and they miss out on so much more. God meant for this intimacy to be shared between one man and one woman in a marriage relationship. And this relationship was supposed to last for a lifetime. If you long for the kind of closeness and intimacy that can last forever, why not try committing yourself sexually to God and living the way He designed you to live? That's how you'll get the most out of sex in this life.